interceptions. The injuries got him again in the wild card game, but when he's on the field, his team is dangerous.
Wentz now on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target. And now it's second down. 2nd and 10.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Number 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now Wentz on third down. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. An Eagle first down there, Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack.
And there's another sack by Aaron Donald. No surprise to anyone. The 2-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. He could have easily been the 3-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. I'm not sure anyone in the league has a true answer for him. And one of the best parts about his game, the way he uses his hands. And he credits his high school coach for teaching him that hand placement early in his career.
It's now 3rd down and
an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Wentz's pass intended for Alshon Jeffrey. Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Rams ready to take over on offense, and they will do so behind the 1st overall pick in the 2016 draft. Now he's in season number 5 out of Cal. It's Jared Goff.
Well, it's not unusual for a team to have a little bit of a letdown after appearing in the Super Bowl. And the Rams had that Super Bowl letdown after their loss in Super Bowl 53 to New England. But it might surprise people that quarterback Jared Goff still finished 3rd in the NFL in passing yards at better than 4,600. They just want to see him cut down on the number of interceptions he threw last year, and they think the Rams can elevate their offense yet again.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
The Rams 1st down.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. And Woods has it complete. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards.
He's been a one-man dynamo on this drive so far, and you know the other receivers would love to get involved. But right now, his skill and his play has his team in a great position to put 6 points on the board.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try and run it in with Brown. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. try and run forward here with Brown. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Malcolm Brown taking it in. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Eagles offense trotting back out here onto the field. And Charles wanted to discuss their week 1 game against Washington because the Eagles had a 17-0 lead at one point in the second quarter and then lost 27-17. So a disappointing loss for them in week 1. Carson Wentz got sacked 8 times. And you remember the injuries that Philly had last year. Well, they were without a couple of big names on offense in this one as well, and that did not help.
No, it did not help. And look, on the outside, Alshon Jeffrey, that's always a loss. Miles Sanders expected to be their lead runner, but you alluded to the 8 sacks. Well, this is what happens when Lane Johnson doesn't play at right tackle. When Jason Peters has to move from guard to left tackle the week of the ball game, of course, he was able to revamp his contract. But remember, they lost Brandon Brooks in the preseason, their Pro Bowl guard. Very difficult to keep Carson Wentz protected when all those guys are unable to play.
I'm curious to see how they bounce back this coming week as they go home to face the Rams. That should be an interesting ball game.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Again, it's Wentz. Open man, it's Reagor. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Reagor. 46 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Pumping out his rack, right? RAC.
After catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Time again to see this Los Angeles Rams offense. And the Rams, they opened their incredible new $5 billion SoFi Stadium in week 1 against the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday night. Got the victory 2017, but gosh, the visuals of that $5 billion stadium just spectacular with the lake and the waterfall, the translucent roof, the scoreboard. I think the streets coming into it are paved in gold. But here's the thing, the bottom line, Charles, the Rams ringing in the home opener with the victory in what was kind of a controversial game with that late penalty call.
Yeah, that stadium is absolutely extraordinary. I mean, just being able to watch that is amazing. But when you talk about the Rams saying, okay, we've seen the stadium, we came here and scrimmaged and walked around, let's play. And what a great job they did on opening night, 20-17 over Dallas. They ran the ball well, even though Todd Gurley's not there anymore. I thought that Jared Goff looked decisive throwing the football. He's grown since his struggles last year. This is a Rams team that knows that people don't truly believe in them, and they wanted to prove otherwise. Last but not least, that offensive line. Much better in 2020 than it was in 2019.
And don't embrace that new home too quickly, by the way, because 4 of their next 5 are on the road. But, Charles, I also want to know what you think of their new uniforms. The social media timeline that I looked at was kind of mixed with the reviews.
I understand that because their uniforms got released around the same time as the Chargers, which was like almost unanimous. These are gorgeous. But I have to tell you, the helmet has grown on me in the
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Goff's pass.
That interception reminds me that we're seeing a little bit of an alarming trend for Jared Goff because in his career, he's gone from throwing 7 to 12 to 16 interceptions in his 3 full years as a starter. So it suggests that he's willing to take more risks downfield. but he has to be careful not to be too loose with the football.
2 yards and 12.
On the stop.
Another big play there by Aaron Donald, the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year in 2017 and 18. We know he can rush the passer. He's also dominant in the run game. The quickness for a man his size often defeats the offensive lineman trying to block him.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Third
And now you saw exactly why the rookie out of TCU, Jalen Reagor, was selected in the first round by the Philadelphia Eagles. Great quickness, terrific speed, adds a deep threat to the lineup. And remember, Carson Wentz threw for over 4,000 yards last year and didn't have a single wide receiver who had catches over 500 yards. A terrific addition by the Eagles in the first round, albeit a bit of a surprise. I think they're going to like what they get out of this young man from Fort Worth.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 49 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. These two teams all tied after 1.
7.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Shotgun now for Wentz. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's Zach Ertz on the receiving end from Carson Wentz. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, it's Simba Webster. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their yard line.
There's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On 2nd down, it's Henderson, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Josh Reynolds.
1st down, L.A. Goff finding Reynolds there.
1st down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of
Pardon, if you want more carries, show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 40.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And that'll be incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They got a man. It's Woods. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. From the red zone now, Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Ball carrier.
4 leads to the 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll run here with Akers. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle
A tough run there for Cam Akers, the rookie out of Florida State. And while he had some experience in that while in college, remember the Rams' offensive line was inconsistent last year too. They're trying to get better. But while he was in college, oftentimes he would hesitate maybe a little bit too long behind.
And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last
There for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Number 26, Miles Sanders.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Jake Elliott on for the field.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear?
Yeah.
They are than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they picked up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
First down.
To the air again. Goff. That's taken in by Henderson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it second and short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down, it's Henderson. And he'll get it down here to the 40. First down.
A gain of 1 yard. And a Rams first down.
On first down, Goff. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. 57. Mike, 57. 76.
Now a first down throw. Gone. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Henderson, incomplete. Leads to second and goal from the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
57 is the mark. 57.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. The connection there, Goff to Cooper Kupp. And the Rams are going to jump back in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down.
Watch the whip.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take it. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Back and forth, we win in that first half. This has certainly been an entertaining one to watch thus far. So let's get right back out to it as we'll rejoin our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3. On first down, it's gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
All right, CD, I want to fit in your preseason predictions here. This is now our 5th year together in the booth. Hard to believe time flies, but it's an annual tradition that you tell us how you think things are going to shape up in each conference. Let's start with your thoughts on the AFC.
All right, let's start in the East. I like the Bills. In the South, I like Indianapolis despite their loss on opening day. In the North, I like Baltimore, and out West, of course, I like Kansas City. For wild cards, I like the Chargers coming out of the West.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going right back to Akers.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look at. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods from Jared Goff. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
For the extra point.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
25-yard line.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one of 8. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Wentz now on 1st down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wentz to throw again. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Carson Wentz.
Samson Ebukam in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He'll fire it deep for Rager. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
On 2nd down now, it's Henderson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And the 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. Philadelphia territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but it looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes, so they will hold on to the football indeed. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Carson Wentz, along with his offense, heading back out there for their next possession. He's probably wondering, how do I get that mojo back from the first half that he seems to have lost a little bit here in the third quarter?
And every guy has his whisperer on the team, say things to him that other people can't. Right now, he's looking for that guy to kind of, hey, we're good. We're good. One interception. Just get it back. Get back to being who you are, and this team will be okay.
Yeah, because they led at halftime, trailing now. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he connects with Ertz. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz finding Ertz again. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
2nd and 8 at the 24.
Again, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 5. Ertz has it left side. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
L.A. set to take over again on offense. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll give this to Henderson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
They'll try the air now with Goff. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time, and it's 3rd down.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get him to 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Goff. He's going to let it go again. And no, it's incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams. Rams defense. Samson Ebukam picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz gonna look deep for, and this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 59 yards. There the Eagles are back within a score. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Wentz. That's caught, and he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful, and the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. To throw is gone. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up.
5 and just shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. The connection there, Goff to Cooper Kupp, and the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So now Wentz and the Eagles down by 10. A minute 55 remaining. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. 1st and 10. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Eagles
shotgun now for Wentz. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Intercepted by the Rams. They'll take over.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
The Eagles going to take the first of theirs. They'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
On the give, this is Akers.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Akers.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
The ball carrier.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer Tim Karen said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.